Yo, people, you telling me
This
back
guy's a
again for another one? Yo, cuz you telling me, bro. Long time, bro. We need to catch up, bro. The sun's out.
Yeah, man, you get me. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'm not even gonna be. I'm trying to enjoy the day. Yeah. The first thing I'm gonna say before we get into it, before you get your banter out, yeah. By all means,
Yeah.
hold me to account, hold me for my licks, yeah. But that man's not hot 17. I dare you to find anything on social media where I have said Arsenal are the best team in Europe. Just because your brothers, your aunties, your cousins, your barbers are Arsenal fans, don't take what them man there saying and think you're gonna hit me with that. Hold me accountable for my crimes. There's about 9 counts. I'm busting 2 of them. That's one of those, man. The man of my soon home, man. Let's get into it. Smash the like
I
button.
hear it, you know what I'm saying, bro? Obviously, it's been a minute since I see my brother, you know. Like, obviously, we've got some things to catch up on. Yeah, I'm
What
saying.
we got to catch up on, man? I was gonna do some gardening, man.
No, bro, you're gonna catch up. You know what I'm saying? There was a big game the other day. You know what I'm saying? In London and that.
Arsenal's ladies, they're trying to
Yeah,
retain the
London,
Champions
bro.
League.
Wembley thing. You know what I'm saying? Down the road in Northwest thing. What you telling me? What you telling me, bro?
What do you want to know?
What you telling me, bro?
What do you want to know?
Bro, Arsenal getting harassed by a left back, bro. That's what man heard on that.
Bro, I'm a Sunday League fullback. I've been telling man fullbacks are the most important position.
Down, bro. I remember them times when them man were telling me about Zinchenko, you know, like the ghost number 10 from left back and that. And bro, the ghost came to scare Arsenal.
I don't even know what happened.
Bro, it's crazy, you know. Left back settings, you know. 2 goals. What you telling me? But I see Cherky doing selfies and that with the Arsenal man crying in the background and thing like.
To be honest, you know me, Rants. I don't care about his flicks, his selfies, all of that. I love that shit about football, boy. And when you win, you can do what you want to do, innit? Like, we're still comfy at Wembley. Can't win them all. You know what? I'm born in 95. We last won that trophy in 93. You can't miss something you never had, man. It is what it is.
93
How can I lose when I left with nothing?
93 is dark, you know. It's been
it's
that
calm,
long.
Man. We don't care about onion rings, bro. We want the big burgers and death. We don't care about that.
Crazy. Like, 93 is nasty, you know.
You
93.
You see us
weren't alive, you know, when Arsenal won that trophy.
Yeah, we won, little dibby thing, man. That's calm, bro. The big thing is landing in May. It's calm, bro. It's calm. You see us, we don't forget where we come from, you know. Everyone forgets. City's dynasty was built on us. We sold them enough players. They returned the favor of Gabriel Jesus Zinchenko. We said, you know what, Pep? The man that went out the Champions League, our thing is starting. We, you know, me casa, Sue casa. You man have that. We got other things. Have that. It's light work, bro. The man have got stage fright, including the manager. As I always tell you, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola played a blinder. End of the day, the way they set up the press, couldn't play short, couldn't go long. You know, I think the first half was all right. Indifferent first half, which we've seen in the Premier League. Second half, fell off a cliff, innit? Pep Guardiola done us. That's why he's the master. Arteta, we ain't got to a final in 6 years. You crossed that hurdle. But getting over the line is something that's going to keep plaguing you. I don't want no one at Arsenal to feel sorry for themselves. Just get on with it, bro. Is what it is. Hit me, not the players, bro. You get me? I'm hard to kill like Young Spray. I'm still here. You think I care about any of this when I was running up my mouth and I got crucified when you lot beat us? This is light work, bro. This is light work. What goes around comes around. I'm even seeing new ops. I didn't even that Steve-O the madman. He really is a madman. He's all sending for me and that. You get me? I'm the ops. I don't even know these pagans, bro. It is what it is. I'm when I come to collect rent, I just want the same energy, man. It's calm.
No, we're gonna see in it. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, yeah, like the one thing about history, bro, it keeps repeating itself. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie, it's not comfortable right now. Not comfortable right now if you're an Arsenal fan because you got to see them man again, bro, at their gaff.
Bring it.
You know them ones there, and it's like
in 3 years. Bring it. That's what man wanted be. Bring it.
There can't be a single bit of confidence that Arsenal fans took from that game because you. Apart from the first 15 minutes, City were very, very dominant. That's the one thing I would say. It's one thing losing to Man City because anyone can lose to Man City, but the manner in which you lost, I haven't seen Arsenal lose to City like that in years. Do you know what I mean?
What did I say to you, Rants, in the build-up to it? Yeah, banter aside, I said, have no regrets. That's the one thing you can demand from a final. If you lose, you lose. You lick your wounds, you hold the banks and go again.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta, the players, each and every one of you, even William Saliba, even though you was probably our only player that was on stuff, you've got bare regrets. You've got hella regrets. You didn't play with fearlessness. Again, it was a low-key affair. I have to credit to Manchester City because tactically they done us. Individual brilliance was there. Nico Riley stepped up. Between Zubamendi and Saka, you've not followed your runners. Unless your name is Saliba and Gyökeres, I don't think anybody turned up. We didn't take our half chances. to be honest with you, I do think it's a cop-out to blame Kepa. Of course, Kepa made that dumb mistake and whatnot. Of course he did. But I don't think he was that, and moments like that make the game, but I don't think he was that terrible. I think it's a cop-out to just blame him. I think it's running away from the tactics. And for me, it was decided at both ends, bro. How vexed can I get at Kai Havertz missing easy's a bit harsh, but an easy chance, or Kepa making a mistake?
He should be burying that.
This is what I'm saying. Going into City, it's like a boxing match. You have to throw bangs and you have to be prepared to take bangs. City, when we started well for about half an hour, they took their bangs. They smelt blood. They were loyal to their tactics. They had freedom within the framework. Every one of those players turned up. For my boys, again, I wanted no regrets. There was not that there. You didn't really make it an even contest. You didn't do anything to justify the millions of fans that are watching that around the world, or the thousands that trekked up to Northwest. So that's why you had to sit there and simmer and watch them players climb them steps. And you had to do that yourself and sit with a familiar feeling. Now, all I can say to these boys is you have to use that as fuel. I don't really care about that because you've been, fair enough, you ain't lost too many finals. But in terms of the feeling of disappointment, brother, you've been here before, innit? So I don't want no one crying about it. If you didn't want to cry, you would have done better. Past is the past. Future brings the future brings uncertainty. Past brings regrets. What are you not going to do in this present moment? No one cares that you're still on a trophy drought. No one cares that you lost that final. You got 7 games to get over the line in the league. You're still in the Champions League. Try your thing. FA Cup, try your thing, and make sure that you lot give the fans what they want in May, innit?
Yeah.
Simple as that, bro.
The mad thing is, though, it's like when you look at the manner of the performance here, and you say that there might be tactical regrets from
you didn't change
managerial side, yeah. But what do you expect to change when your manager knows you can go to Man City and you don't need to win? I think that for me,
I'm talking about in the final, specifically in that final, when it becomes clear, because again, reading the temperature of the room, there's so many, like for me, when you isolate the fact that it's a final and things like that, I see the same things in that. It's a low-key affair. Both teams are kind of cancelling each other out. City were better than us. They took their advantage. But again, I look at when you lot beat us. We actually started the game quite well. And then after half an hour, the man are like, oh, my God, we started well. United on the ropes. We just come off the pace. And as you know, football's a 90-minute game. In terms of in-game management, I thought of Liverpool away in that we're competing. I couldn't tell you Nico O'Reilly was going to score 2 goals. In the same way, I couldn't tell you Szoboszlai was going to lick in that free kick. But what you can do is see that the temperature's changing. Something needs to give in the build-up to that. And that never happened. So that's what I mean by if I keep seeing the same things, the same shit is going to happen, innit? Specifically in that final, you needed to change things. Realistically, Mikel Arteta isn't going to change anything from now to the end of the season. And if he is going to change things, it's things that you're forced to do. Obviously, Eze is now injured. Kai and Odegaard,
it might be for the negative as well, because, bro, I can't lie. Yeah,
you have to get over the line.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you're not going to be positive in a game where you have to win, why would you be positive in a game where you can draw, bro? That's the thing with Arteta. I feel like in order for
you can't draw.
Arsenal to do what you need to do, he has to be put in a situation where he's got absolutely no choice but to go for it. You know what I'm saying? And that City game is not going to be that. That City game is not going to be that. But I think we're going to see a more negative Arsenal than we saw at Wembley.
Just bring the thing home, man. And again, as much as I've kind of focused on the gaffer, there's more than one reason in it. Players, at the end of the day, you're the ones out there. I get it. You have to listen to the tactics. You're at the end of the day, you're replicating what the gaffer's done. But at the end of the day, you have to stand up to be counted. And a part of me looks at it is that you man weren't hungry enough, innit? Things have been going well up until that point of that final. City obviously were licking their wounds because of them obviously going out the Champions League. I've seen us not be the favourites in cups and go and win it. I saw the same with Newcastle and Liverpool. And you lot didn't adhere to that, innit? You lot didn't. This is what I mean by no regrets. Just go out there and have no regrets. If you lost to the better men, which you did, you know, City were the better men. But if you gave it your best, City were the better men, then we go and look tactically. That weren't the case. So all of the players, it's all like, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan. I'm going to hurt more than them in it whenever we don't win. But I'm going to be a fan for the rest of my life. Some of you are going to blink, whether you're as young as Max Dowman, who's irrelevant to that game, or Norgard at 31, 32. You're going to snap your fingers. Your career's done, you know. You're a good side, and you're a good manager, Arteta. You now need to become a great side. Great sides win stuff. Great sides go down in Arsenal folklore. And it's another missed opportunity. So go out there and do your thing. Not one of those players, apart from as media as Gyökeres is, I can't say you never tried. I can't say you lacked. I can't get onto you for not being on it. Saliba, you was on it. To be fair, my defense, I ain't really got smoke for you. Calafiori as well, but you can count on three. You can count on three hands. I mean, 3 fingers. How many chances we had? Calafiori hit the post. Oh no, sorry, skimmed the effort wide. Header hit the post. Kai's obviously had an effort. Saka's obviously had the follow up in a final. Really, and this is what I mean by the same feelings, Rants, in that. PSG, whenever we've drawn against City or Liverpool, is that when you look at the stats beyond the most important stats that matter, you did compete. But this is what I mean. How much times man have to watch the same movie? You don't have to keep watching Paid in Full to know that Ricky's gonna die, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. Right? This is what I mean by we slap ourselves in the head. We're our best friends a lot of the time, and even more, we're our worst enemies, innit? So it's gone now. Do your thing, bro.
What are you saying about to this super chat, bro?
DJ, you can. I can't even read. You know the man of my dyslexia.
Instead of you concerned about Saka's form and Madueke's injury, we're looking weak on that side. T.Guna, big up for the super chat, bro.
One love for this. One love for the super chat. This ain't a safe place for that. I would say define form because the creative metrics from Bukayo Saka are still there. Truly needing to get goals and assists.
Oh, that's crazy. At the end of the
day, Brads, this is not the place to have honest Arsenal chat. You think I'm comfy away from home, bro? Like,
man said underlying metrics is crazy, brother. Let's talk, man.
Talk about what, cuz? I don't know who, bro. Like, this ain't the place for this shit.
Ah, brother, come on.
And M1, going back to, I just see a comment from M1. I can't blame the players. You're not listening. This is what I mean by if we're gonna have a football chat, actually listen. I've criticized the manager, but at the end of the day, the players are the ones playing. Go through time. Do you know how many times that Arsene Wenger, Sir Alex Ferguson, Conte, Jose, Klopp, the list goes on. Their tactics have made the difference. But I guarantee if you ask them, or ask the players that won stuff around that time, sometimes the manager's shit goes wrong, and the players have to bail them out. That's what's going to happen over 38 games.
That's period. Football. That's football. Exactly. There's bare times where managers pick the wrong team and the players just do it, bro.
How do we know that games that how do we know for argument's sake, that the tactics that Arteta went with against Spurs in the 2 games we battered them haven't been wrong and the players have just said, you know what, let me pattern it up. This is why you can't just look at one singular reason. We know I've got onto the manager's tactics. End of the day, the players are out there. There's no guarantee that you, man, are going to be in finals again. I think you will be. I hope you will be better yet, but there's no guarantee. How many times, how do we know, apart from the pressing, that Pep set them up in the right way, and for argument's sake, the players didn't pattern. So we can't
even seen at times where Cherky said, right, like I ignored the manager and I just done my thing. You know what I'm
saying? So this is what I'm saying, Rants. You can draw out the manager, but you have to draw out the players. I don't know why football discords, a lot of it is always black and white. There's many ingredients to a mixed drink. What's man on about?
No,
it's a final, bro.
Because as much as Arsenal got smoked, if Kai Havertz scores that chance, it's a different game.
And if Kepa doesn't make that mistake as well. But at the end of the day, mistakes happen. You bare man have made mistakes. Everybody that plays football has made mistakes, and you get on with it. There's been games we've won. So it's the manager and it's the players.
No, I hear it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, cool. Kepa made a mistake, but also Man City's goalkeeper made very good saves from the Kai Havertz situation as well. So both of you didn't play your first team goalkeeper. City's one showed up. Your one made a mistake. But again, the amount of pressure that City had Arsenal under, it was only a matter of time regardless. You know,
the second half, read the room. You could see what was going to happen. This is why I'm asking my gaffer. I'm not going to act like I have the answers. As I could say, the players need to stand up. But anybody that watched that game, they're pressing in a front 4. They're letting Kepa have the ball, in which we, maybe not like that, but we've seen games before where Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, the passing lanes are cut out. Anyone that understands football, you're going to eventually get frustrated and start forcing it. But the majority of the game, you're going to play it down the left, play it down the right. There's something the gaffer needs to do. If you go and watch that game again, they've sat off, they've kind of half pressed in a 4. They've stood on Rice and Zubimendi. You can see Gyökeres, Saka, Kai Havertz all dropping deeper. The players actually, as much as I'm getting onto them for not trying, you can see them try and cheat the game a bit in that Hincapié from left back stole a couple of yards. Gabriel Magalhaes has pulled out wide. Rice has tried to drop into that. And as you could see, they were actually trying to heavily attack. It came from the left, but they were heavily trying to attack down the right, trying to drag Gabriel Magalhaes out of position. The girls come from the left. We knew why we wanted. I don't think White was terrible in it, but that's why we wanted Timber. And actually, if you go and watch the first goal, we've been warned twice, and on the third time in quick succession, they've went and bagged. So this is what I mean. Like it's a draw out, like suggesting anything else. Manager, hold yourself accountable. players hold yourself accountable. It's as simple as that. Both of you, none of you could leave with any sort of pride against Wembley. I don't know what's so hard to understand still.
No, I hear it. And it was
But you man
definitely
lost.
there was definitely multiple layers to the performance and the result, innit? You know what I mean? It's obviously it's easy to say, all right, cool, he picked the wrong team or tactically set up wrong, but then goals change games. Like moments change.
We saw that. Or not scoring changes games.
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%. And this is what it is, guys. And this is why, when I was pissed about the what fucking game was it? What was the game where we got bumped by Atwell the other day?
Bournemouth.
The game that we got bumped by the
could only be Bournemouth.
Yeah, the Bournemouth game, we got bumped. The reason why I was so angry about the Bournemouth game, is because, that is a game that if it was ref the way it was meant to ref, we win that game. And not only do we win it comfortably as well, bro. And this is why I'm so angry. I was so angry about that game because we get that penalty at the time when we should have got it, 2-0, game over. Goals change games. When goals go in, changes games. Whether people like it or not, people can say, but this, but that. But the thing is with football, the momentum shift can change how the whole game goes.
And it plays into the psychological factors, just like a final. Like when the first one went in, you could see Arsenal heads drop. In relation to refs, I think every football fan, regardless of what club you support, all you can do is control the controllables. You have to have that Sunday league mentality because, I don't think it's a penalty for Ahmad in that game, but then I go and look at the penalty that was given. It's not really making sense. So like this, and we see that week in, week out. We're going to see that with United again. We're going to see that with us. It's going to go for us. It's going to go against us.
The thing is, we didn't have a problem with the fact that the penalty wasn't given. We had a problem with the fact that if you're not going to give that, then you can't give theirs.
This is what I mean. There's inconsistencies. It don't make sense. Like and the thing is, those two incidences, whether it's Ahmad or whatever happened for Bournemouth, that's going to happen in another Premier League game. None of the penalties are going to be given. Both of the penalties are going to be given. Like, even if you watch England, it's completely irrelevant. But everybody who did watch England, you saw yesterday, Agate, 2 yellows, not sent off. Probably should have had a penalty for Noni. Oh, Duberous penalty.
Bro, how can you give a man 2 yellows and not send him off, bro? How's that even a thing?
Sunday league refs, Rants. You've grown up playing football. The first thing they teach you is you don't leave it to the refs, bro. These refs are crooks. They're worse than the roster that stands on the halfway line smoking his spliff and just calling whatever he wants. They're worse, bro. They're horrible. That's why I can't get vexed at them no more because it's inconsistencies at its finest. And let's be real, the amount of money in this football game, if they really wanted to pattern up refs let's bring it back to the Premier League. Do you really think they wouldn't? You've got the best managers, the best players, the best teams, the competitiveness, TV rights galore, all of these kind of things, and this day and age, players, fans, journalists, all these guys get criticized. A manager criticizes a ref, you know what time it is. There's too much money. These men are businessmen for it to be like this, not on purpose. Like there's no coincidences, bro. There's too much money. This is what it adds to the entertainment product. It gets you lot in the pub.
It has to be something that's been discussed behind the scenes because it's happening way too frequently for it to be a coincidence.
I wish I was a reference. I'll be real. That's the best job ever. Because if you're a shit YouTuber, I'm a shit YouTuber, you get bullied. You look in your 9 to 5s, you get sacked. If mom can't cook, your dad might leave her. You might leave her. Referees get rewarded with bigger and bigger games. Like that referee, obviously, I don't know if there's a Manchester derby, but for argument's sake, he's fucked up in the Bournemouth game. He'll get rewarded with an FA Cup final or a Manchester derby or Everton Liverpool, or might even start, the bigger games. Referees are the most protected individuals in this world. And
there's no accountability for them. There's no consequences or repercussions for failure with these guys. Like it's probably one of the only jobs in the world where you can do bad and you don't get held accountable. Like it's crazy.
Another point, Rants. And another point. Why is it only English refs? Because we got the best. They don't care about what country our players from, our managers from, physios, technical directors, all of this. Why is it only English refs?
This is why I believe that it's calculated, bro. I think that it's part of the product.
It's not you think, like anybody that's watched this, it is.
There's even the difference between Champions League refs and Premier League refs, because a lot of us have seen our team play in Europe here, and you can see the European refs are so different from the refs here that it's like it has to be a calculated thing.
1,000,000%. It's a calculated and it's on purpose. It's genuinely on purpose. Like, as an Arsenal fan, I've been crying about this for years. Like, it's there on purpose. All you can do is save yourself in it. That's why for me, like, and I've said this, I've been on your channel and said this, yeah. If I was like, if that happened with Arsenal, Man United, for my psychological factor, bro, I can't be moaning about the refs. I'm more looking at why we didn't score, why we conceded away from all of that, because
that too,
at least
yeah,
you can
100, you have to.
You can't quantify why refs are doing what they're doing, bro. Like, you're just gonna, you're
pull
right. Your hair out.
But this is what I said in that game, yeah. I think that was the same game that Bruno missed that chance, innit? He missed that chance from that 5 yards out, bro. And man is saying that was a good save from the keeper, but man's got an uncontested fucking volley, yeah, 5 yards out, and he's hit it into the floor, bro.
Talking about that stuff.
And it's like no one's talking about that. Everyone's talking about the refs, but I'm like, if he buries that, we still win the game. Like, so it's like,
this is what I'm saying.
Cool. Like, there's certain things we could have controlled in the game that we didn't control, and we ended up paying for it, bro. And that's why there has to be conversation on both of those. Man can't sit there and keep blaming the referees, because we know that they're gonna keep doing this, bro.
We know their shit, and it's not gonna change. I pray for a world like you lot, where refs, obviously, man, are gonna make mistakes, but they're making the right decisions, or there's a robot making the right decisions. It's not happening. It's not for what we just discussed in the last 5 minutes. It's not happening. I'm at the point I can't lose my marbles about refs. Of course, if a decision happens, I'm gonna be vexed. I'm a human being. But we see it time after time after time after time again, and we're gonna see it until the day we all die. So what is the point? Yeah. It's not here by mistake. Like, it's always gonna be here. It gets us talking. Me and you are talking about it. The chat's talking about it and been talking about stuff in their group chats. Probably going into the international break, Sky Sports were waffling about it, and then it's a chance to waffle about.
And then, bro, they've got segments in the show now where they've got that Dermot pussy all day, yeah, and he always backs the refs no matter what. So it's like,
why is he gonna back the refs? 100%, because he was one of them. He's in cahoots with them.
Yeah, and bro, they're like feds, bro. Do you know what I mean? Them man are just gonna back their own, innit? That's what it is. So they've got him on the show, and no matter what, he's just gonna back the refs. So it's like what are we doing here? They've added a segment in now where man are analyzing these bookie decisions that they've manufactured in the first place, all part of the product.
In fact, and like, what did you just say there? Part of the product. Let's remember, we live in England, where it's a small knit community. The refs are in cahoot with the league. All of these clubs are in cahoot with each other, bro. Football scripted to a degree. They're all together, bro. Like, people need to take their club hats off and see the game for what it is. And we all love this sport, innit? I wish it wasn't the thing, but they're all in bed together. Because Dermot Gallagher and all of these guys, when he's going to these award shows or these events, who is he around? He's around referees. Oh, mate, can you? We've been getting a lot of heat. Can you do us a bit of, politician stuff on Sky Sports and whatnot? This is what's going to happen, bro. And if you're genuinely a thinking man or woman listening to this, you can see it for what it's worth, which brings me back to what I said. It's not that you shouldn't get mad about it, but everything we've discussed in this 5 minutes, how can you keep getting vexed about refs? How? Yeah. Again, I go back to the major point. Nobody doesn't care if a player is English or from abroad. If you're the right centre mid or striker or whatever, you're the right centre mid. Manager's the same. The refs are all English. Not to say foreigners couldn't fuck it up. They're all English. They're allowed to make mistakes year after year after year. The one I hate the most is Michael Oliver. It used to be Mike Dean. It's Michael Oliver. Why am I seeing him? The only time they'll do it is when it gets a bit too much. They'll pull him out for 2 weeks, bang, he's back it. And it's going to keep happening. It ain't going to change, bro.
That's facts. You know what's mad? Yeah, the Premier League, because it's such an international league anyway. Like, I don't know why they don't have foreign refs in the Prem. Because it's like, it would increase the level of officiating tenfold, bruv.
It's jobs for the boys. It's jobs for the boys. You do that, it's less people having jobs. That's it. It's jobs for the boys. It's a close-knit community. We're going to protect you. You look, if you're not going to ref, you're going to be on VAR. You're going to be doing what you're doing. They're not doing it because they don't want it, bro. They don't want foreign refs here. Like, and if they did bring a foreign ref, the minute the foreign ref makes a mistake, like in that game or several in other games, he's out of there. He'll be the one they make an example of. He's out of there. The Michael Olivers and this one and that one, they'll still be here. Jarring.
Well, that's a bit mad. Man
said, never gonna change.
Man said apparently a poll was done. Majority of people said they don't want foreign refs. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Because I've never even heard about that. You know what I'm saying? And because there's loads of international players and international managers, international referees just kind of seems like the most logical next step, bruv. You know them ones? Because, bruv, the level of refereeing is horrible to the point where even in big international tournaments, they're not bringing English refs for a reason.
There's a one token man, if anything. I'm sure there was even a World Cup or a Euros, a few years ago. Because I remember Wenger said it in the same year that there was no English refs, bro. There was probably a Somali ref. There weren't no English refs.
But this is the point. My thing is, if you're supposed to be the best brand, in football, the Premier League is meant to be the front runner, and you don't really have English managers, you don't really have English players, when you look at the percentages, it's like, why would you not want to have the best refs if you think you have the best players and you have the best league and all these, and you got the best marketing? Why don't you have the best referees, bro? Unless these men are on the payroll, blood.
Exactly. They don't want the best. They either don't want the best refs, they don't want foreigners, or they genuinely, in their heart of heart, believe that these are the best refs on the continent. It can't be a coincidence, bro. There's no legendary refs. Like, man, everyone can remember Pro Evo, Donny. No one can remember no legendary English ref. If anything, it's Mike Dean for being a dickhead. Simple as that. Like, it's all a shag. It's all a shag, bro. But you have to be able to think to see these things. Most people can't see beyond their nose. So we're gonna keep having these conversations, bro. When the Premier, better yet, it's the FA Cup, innit? But between the FA Cup and the Premier League in the first 2 weeks, we're gonna see more incidences. We're gonna be sat here and talking about it. We might see identical incidences with different realities, and it's just gonna keep going like that. It is what it is.
No, 100%. But this is why, because of that, man saying it's a union, US, NFL, NBA have the same thing. But this is why, as football fans, big man thing, it gets to a point where we need to understand that the players need to control what they can fucking control, blood. When Kai Havertz misses that chance, when Bruno misses that chance, like, brother, regardless of what the agendas are, regardless of what the agendas are in the situations, you can stick a fork in all that and just put the ball in the goal, bruv. And then we're not having this combo.
Teams, and many teams been shagged. You might, like you said, that one ended as a draw, but you might have scored 4 goals, still got shagged. You still have a little bitch and moan about the refs, but you got the 3 points. That's where you should put your energy, because the refs are not changing, bro. We're gonna keep talking about this, and it's never gonna change. So get used to it, or keep pulling out your hair, bro. Like, what one do you lot want?
100%. All right, 1 second, bro. Man, I'm just gonna run, grab something quickly, and then we're talking about my boy Lewis Skelly coming to the theatre, boy.
This guy, this guy. 49, Lewis Skelly. You know what? If Skelly goes, I'm supporting him regardless. I don't think he goes United. I don't think he's going United. I can't talk too much and too tough, but it's paper talk, man. But the lad needs to either go on loan or go play football. Last year was a movie. Wow, as a young player, it's never just going to be you go up there, you're just moving mad. You are going to be on the bench and stuff. He's been alienated, didn't it? You've been alienated. Like, we've changed the way the left back kind of builds up. 2 people in front of you. You've not been used in midfield. Arteta clearly don't trust you and Norgard in midfield because you persisted with Rice and Zubamendi. And I don't get it, but I could say, you know what, managers, you lot do your thing. You know what you're doing, innit? It's the sub appearances, people. Lewis Skelly ain't going United. If he goes United, that's something you could clip. I can tell you for free, he's not joining Man United. So yeah, man. You ain't supporting Miles if he goes United. Bro, Lewis Skelly's my guy. Like, Lewis Skelly is my guy. One thing that kills me about Lewis Skelly, away from this United stuff, is like, remember the whole kind of City stuff when they were talking about his attitude and this and that, and they tried to villainize a little kid. This is someone that does so much for charity. This is someone that is such a good guy, bro, from a good family. You know, since my man was 16, he was doing Arsenal in the community stuff. His mum does great stuff. He's a nice little family. But that's the problem with the media. And let's have it right. It's the young black boys, innit? It primarily is. When you keep saying things, there's issues. And then even that with Lewis Skelly and his attitude, read between the lines. As I said earlier, I don't care that Cherky did what he did against Arsenal. We like personality. I come from Sunday League. You chat shit. You know what? The Cherky and Ben White thing sums up football to me. You do skills, you get clamped. It is what it is kind of thing, But look at Cherky. Look at what Cherky did. We all love it, right? It's nothing to do with Cherky. Make a black boy do that. Make a black boy do that.
It's
Make
different.
a black boy do that in the league. Because black youths have been killed for less. Look at the Haaland stuff where Haaland didn't make a problem of it, innit? It's football. We're chatting shit. Haaland, Skelly got in his face in the first game. Haaland's asking, who are you? Naturally, Skelly hasn't forgot that. He's done the celebration. Everyone forgets Haaland's the one that started that. But when you say a lie enough times and you're a journalist or you're on TV, you get people behind you, you rile up people anyways. Let's have it right. They don't like confident black youths.
But this is why I rated, like lower class. But this is why I rated what Lewis Skelly was doing, because it's like, it's like, bro, he ain't got imposter syndrome. He's like, cool, you're early than that, but bro, can't little man me, bro.
I'm Lewis Skelly.
Yeah, he done the bad man thing, and that's why I rate you. That's why he's always been my shooter. Like even when he don't play well, I'm like, you know what? I like his attitude because he don't take bad up from no one, bro. And that's how men are raised, bro. Man don't take bad up from no one.
You don't disrespect no one. You don't take disrespect. Simple.
That's it. So when he was giving it, when he was giving man stick, yeah, I was rating it. No Diddy, fam, because this is what it is.
I just got what he said.
You know them way there, bro.
You know, but it's true, but that's where football's lost it.
But that's where celebration, bro. I mean, like he was patting my bro. He was disrespecting man in his own back garden, bro. I rate
they
that.
They don't like when black youths do the shithousery. Like, and that's nothing to do with the others that do it. It's just the media and how they portray. People need to remember, we live in England, bro. Like we live in England. If you're a white youth from lower class or if you're a black youth full stop, they're gonna be onto you, bro. We live in England, and a lot of us from London, we think England's like that. It's tiny, bro. And when you deep it, we're a small minority. We're not like you can see bare black footballers, right? And bare ethnic minority footballers. Go and look at the managers. Go and look at the coaching staff. Go and look at the directors and any of your favorite podcasts. Go and look at the producers. Go and look at the people in positions in the media. Fuck it. Go and look at the referees. There's a one black youth. Sometimes he's even doing the linesman thing. They're not even giving him the refereeing job.
Yeah, facts.
This is why the sheg. We can't be fair to us. We know how we act, how we behave. Yeah, we've got this calm confidence about us. If you're a black youth that's confident and you don't say too much, they say you're arrogant. Or you end up like Saka and Kante, where you're a grown man. Man start talking to you like you're a little kid. And
yeah, that's some idiot thing. You know the ones, and that's the only time that they like you, blood. When you come across like when you come across bare docile and useless, bro. That's when they love you, bro.
Exactly. They love the coons as well. But then the Coons are the first ones that will get drawn out, and we need to kick them out first, if I'm honest. The Coons are the first ones that need to go.
100% facts. That's why the Lewis Skelly thing's crazy, innit? And this is what I keep telling you, man, bro. People are like, oh, Rants is always talking about it. Bro, like, you need to understand, they're doing the same thing to Lamine. They done the same thing to Neymar. You know them ones there. It's like Neymar's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. And the way that they talk about this brother, you see a man getting compared to players like Mo Salah, and that is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Salah, but it's a draw out.
Like, bro, it's a draw out, bro. And that's why they say, that, bro, man have to be 5 times better to get half the respect, because it's like, when you've got man trying to draw out players like Neymar, it's like, brother, if Neymar's someone that you can say hasn't lived up to his potential and all that, but if he ain't lived up to his potential, that means everyone's shit.
Yeah. And none of the English boys can talk, because they Neymar, like Sterling, obviously they're not same level. They're going to rewrite history. Everyone forgets Neymar stayed in Brazil till he was 23 years of age or something around them lines, yeah? I'm sure he helped Santos win their first Copa Libertadores.
But he's got 100 goals, yeah?
Bro,
over 100 goals.
Shit Brazil era as well.
He's not a goal scorer.
It's not going to be fair, because they decided a long time ago that, you know what, Neymar, YouTube footballer, don't like him, he's done out here, I'm onto him for life. They decided that. Just like with Raheem Sterling, they're going to deny that the man's a Premier League legend. You know, he's bust a lot of cases. I remember when Pep walked into City, they said, Sterling's going to be the first out. Became one of the greatest players for a period under Pep Guardiola, has only played for big clubs, has been a wonder kid. And obviously towards the obviously he didn't really play last season, but reality is he's only played for big clubs like that. He's gone from playing at 16, 17 to just to last season. He was at a team in Arsenal that's fighting for the league, and he's dealt with a lot. I don't think he ever will be, but Raheem Sterling needs to write a book. Gary Neville, you're done out here 100% if he writes a book. Brendan Rodgers, everybody who's in football, Rodgers is done.
We need to find out what happened with the Brendan Rodgers thing, because there was more to that. There was 100% more to that.
Everybody knows Rodgers was putting out things to the paper because Sterling wanted to go City. Everybody knows this. Everyone knows this. Yeah. And at one point, these lot are going to... One thing you can't do in life is run away from your conscience, you know. You see, when you're a bad mind individual and you do nasty things to people, at some point, you're going to have to buck your conscience and the Lord. And that's where I feel sorry for you, man. The clean arts ways when Sterling's going to be disrespected, bro. Look at Sancho, Rashford, and Saka. Look at all of them. 3 young boys. Penalties, cool, they missed it. They showed courage for this country to step up and take penalties. No one cared about that. Get these nignogs out of here. Why are you letting him go? If anything, I don't like Sancho the most. He's a mixed breed and all this kind of stuff, bro. It's draw outs, bro. And they're not the first, they're not the last, bro. It's just the way it is, bro.
Bro, it's that level of disrespect you're always gonna get, bro. And this is why I say, like, the real equality, is man being able to make mistakes, do the wrong, and get treated the same way, bro. That's what it's about. It's not about you praising us, because more times when you're praising, man, it's because we deserved it anyway. You know them ones. It's what we get when you think that we ain't done something positive, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because like it's funny, like even what John Barnes said the other day when he was talking about the management and the players, he goes, the reason why there's more black players than ever because they're better. Like it's not that they don't want man there because you get me. Like man are there because they're better than the other man. That's why they're there. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas when you look at the numbers of management, the white managers are not there because they're better. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these men are failing and still getting the jobs anyway. So they're not getting it because they're better. Because a lot of these black managers haven't been given the chance to prove that they're not good.
And when one black manager proves that they're not good, that means all the men them are shit, you know.
But the same rule is not used the other way around. But the same rule's not used the other way around. Do you see what I mean? And this is where the inconsistencies come from. And this is what the issue is. So even with the Miles Lewis Skelly thing, yeah, it's like
they love your rhythm, but not your blues.
If he looks a different way, yeah, the way that he behaved towards Erling, they would have portrayed it in a different way.
We love that he gets to fight. He's got the bit between his teeth, and got a bit about what it means. And
you know what I mean? He's a confident young lad. We like to see that. All of a sudden, man's got a bad attitude because he stood up for himself. It's like, hold on, bruv.
Exactly. Dead. And then we live in a day and age. Bearing in mind, these footballers are millionaires and whatnot. Make a young black boy buy her a nice watch or his mama house. You're done out here. You're done out here. And that's why I always say it's a class thing as well. I've always said this. Black youths, it don't matter who you are, you're going to get drawn out. Some of you are coons and you think because you gel your hair and get a white wife, they're going to allow you. They're still on you. And lower class white youth. So like a white youth, like a Rooney, for example, you've come from a council estate, you got peas, draw outs. It's like lower class white people in football, any sort of black youth, you're done out here, bro. And it's never going to change.
But that's what I've always said about this country, yeah? Like the class system gets overlooked. And this is why people in general, yeah, they have a disdain for footballers because it's a class thing, bro. Because footballers are working class people, bro. They don't have the same energy for Formula One drivers or man that do other things, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man need to understand that most of these footballers come from a lower class background. So a lot of men are looking at them saying they shouldn't have this money. These men are peasants, bro. Like man growing up
pennies as well.
Yeah, man growing up where these men grew up shouldn't be driving Lambos. Like they shouldn't. So this is where, like, the way that the other people are looking down on these people, because it's a class thing. It's always really been a class thing.
It's always been a class thing, bro, and it's never going to change. It's always going to be here. They love your rhythm, but they hate your blues. And let's be brutally honest, if anyone deserves football, the money in football, it's the footballers, bro. And let's be brutally honest, the footballers get paid pennies compared to the pounds. You're not going to, simple business acronym would tell you, are you really, if you own a football club, are you going to pay, man, let's go with the most extreme figure. Let's say 300 bags a week. Are you going to pay, man, 300 bags a week if you're not clearing out banks somehow, whether that's their
if you're paying a footballer 300 grand a week, he's bringing you tens of millions a week.
Look at Saka. Imagine how much money they make off his brand, using him in adverts, the amount of shirts. Footballers deserve it. If every footballer in every club says, fuck it, we're not kicking ball anymore. Rants, me and you are just doing gal talk. There's no football to talk about. It don't matter about United football.
And also, the business itself doesn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, these men, even though they're getting paid pennies on the pound, yeah, they deserve the money, the little bit of money that they're getting, because on the flip side, a lot of people that are fight fans are looking at boxing, they're looking at UFC, and you're seeing the UFC man saying,
yo, getting shagged.
Bruv, Dana's pocketing all the bread. Man are getting paid like 5% of what they're generating, and they're supposed to be grateful for it. And people are saying that, no, they should be getting more money. So would you not rather that the money went to the people that are actually playing? Because they're the guys we're watching. We're not watching our owners.
Man don't even know what players. People don't know their owner looks like. Like, I only know what my owners look like because it's a cronky. Some people are owned by multiple facets. Like, people don't know. Chelsea fans are drawing out blue card. I bet you they don't know everyone that they look like. The same with the Glazers, and it's not a club point scoring thing. It's just a point of footballers are the easy targets. And if anything, not to say other athletes don't, these footballers who get paid a lot, when have they snaked it? People can draw out Rashford. He's doing what the Prime Minister did. How much of these men do charity work and coaching and giving away boots and all of these kind of things? But they're the ones that will be drawn out, and it's never going to change.
They're building hospitals, building schools, and all them
things. And all them things, yeah.
No, it's facts, bro. But this is what I'm saying, and that's why I say it's a class thing, because it's mad. Like they don't look at how much these Hollywood actors are getting paid. You know them ones there. Like, brother, they don't look at that, bro. Like, man, see fucking Vin Diesel got like, I think 30 million for doing a voiceover in Guardians of the Galaxy. 30 million for a voiceover for Groot's voice. Like, brother, 30 mil to sit there in a microphone and just talk, blood. That's not even acting.
Must be nice, you know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Nice. So if man are gonna get 30 million for just sitting down on a stool here doing a voiceover, like, brother, like,
and it's the microaggression for that.
You know them ones there. So like, no one's talking about how much money these men are getting paid. You know,
it's the microaggressions, bro. Like, and the thing is, what people don't understand because they don't see it. Do you know how many vultures are in football? Do you know how much fuckery happens in football? There's talented young kids that, let's just say, I'm 16, I'm doing my thing, I'm crashing off everything in the academy. The under-21s gaffer wants me to train with them and whatnot. I might not want to sign a new deal yet because I know my worth. I ain't got an agent. Do you know how many clubs, like my head coach, his brother might be an agent. I'm not signing with his agency. Because of that, I'm shagging him. I might have someone I know in the media. He's got attitude problem. Do you know how much people do this? They put things out to the press. Everything is interlinked, people. The journalists, the clubs, the executives, they all know each other, bro. But the thing is, people can only see in front of their nose. They can't see anything other than that. Or they don't want to, Rants. And this is why they're talking about these things for me, because if you genuinely have a brain, you can see all of this, bro. Crazy.
But this is what I mean. So it's foolishness, bro. So at the end of the day, it's like a lot of these men saying they're getting paid too much dough. You watch football, blood. So it's like it's the most watched sport in the world. So where else would you want the money to go?
And again, how much the club's making?
Where would you want it to go? In the owner's pocket.
Exactly, facts. And do you know what it is? There's not maybe you'd say the same with City, but up until recent, we was onto the Cronkies. You man have been onto the Glazers. People are onto Blue Coat. The footballers deserve it. They're getting pennies. The clubs don't even act how they want you to act. A lot of these players have 9 times out of 10 done their job for you. Get your bread, bro. Ballers, get your bread, bro. Fuck these clubs. Football's a dirty game. Every club is dirty, but people need to get away from this tribal, ideologically stuff that it's all lit. It's not lit. All these clubs are dirty. All these people are dirty. It is what it is. And it's never going to change. Football was gone a long time ago. It's only going to get worse.
But this is what I'm saying. And not even charity, bro. You wouldn't even want the money to go charity, because man, them have been putting money in charities my whole life, and man is still starving. So again, you know them as it's all bookie. You know, how many adverts have you seen since you were born till now? Yeah, and the same man is still not eating, fam. So
the government are doing NHS adverts. Bro, you don't put your peas in the NHS. Don't ask for no 20 quid.
Brother, them man had you man outside, clapping during lockdown for these man, and the thing's still falling down. The thing's still falling down. Do you know what I'm saying? Them man are telling us that the country owes like trillions of pounds, money that they'll never pay back to all these things. So if you've borrowed that much money, how come you didn't put none into the NHS?
Exactly. And this country is a mess. NHS is a mess. Job prospects for the young boys and girls is a mess. Inflation through the roof. Wage growth is shit. But then they will tell you it's foreigners who on net by net basis, foreigners actually contribute more to this country. You've got to be an idiot to disagree with these things, or you're just on some racist thing. I'd rather you just say you're on this racist thing. Nah, fuck it. I don't like them black cunts and this and that, mate. Fuck it. I'd rather you say that, cuz.
But this is what I'm trying to say, people. So when man are doing all this foolishness, bro, listen, I'd rather the money goes to them, man.
Hello?
I'd rather the peas goes to them, man, bro. Because it's like, bro, both of us stream, If you realize, them man probably give us less than 10% of what they make from our shows, blood.
Oh, bro, YouTube chop it, bro. Me and you
less than that. YouTube chop. You know them ones. You man know when you give us super chat, we're getting less than half of the bread.
Yeah, they're
them ones that. So it's the same thing. So when you look at the footballers, when you look at what they're getting, please believe that they're getting a lot less than what they generate, blood. So you can never say,
and don't forget the tax
get paid too much, because that doesn't make no sense, blood.
Exactly. And don't forget the tax as well. They're getting chopped for that. You got to remember, as Rant said, these men are coming from council estates, bro. So you're going from a council estate to now you're on football. You're getting more money. Accountants are bandooling you with jargon. Everybody's shaking you, bro. This is another reason as to why a lot of these ballers go broke. That's why I rate Max Dowman's family and actually Miles Lewis Kelly's family, because his mom is patterning how it needs to be.
Everything.
But not everybody's got that. That's why these men go broke. And 9 times out of 10, you get moments like Evra or Tevez or Osimhen where you got bare siblings. You don't come from the richest of countries, or you're not the richest of person.
Yeah, man,
you're
try to call them greedy, but they're patterning their whole family.
Exactly. And when you look at it from them lot, it's a luxury to say, I want to play football just for football's sake. Of course, footballers need to reach potential and score goals, bro. This is a way out of poverty. That's why I don't mind when I see John Duran I'm going here, there, everywhere, just getting bread, bro. Like,
because them man have got a whole village on their back, you know. You know when man think, these man don't want to play ball or they're greedy and that, brother, they got a whole village on their back. Exactly. They got bare people they're sending money home for.
Bearing in mind, a football career is done like that, you know. You could, God forbid, a career-ending injury on any day. And you know what smacks it as well, Rants, with these, especially in this country, when they talk about these man are money grabbers, these same ex-pros, when you actually watch their documentaries about their playing days, they'll always sit there and say, I should have got paid more. This one never paid me more. This one never done that. So why are you moaning them? Because you know that footballers get shaked. Is it because they're smarter than you, or is it something else? I don't know.
No, I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you lot, make sure you run up the lights as well, bro. You already know what time it is, bro. Because during this dead international break, man are getting premium content.
Hello?
You get me? So make sure
behind a paywall, man. Smash the like button. We might have to start moving like them football clubs.
That's it. Run it up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. With the Lewis Kelly thing, hopefully, I can't lie. Like them man are saying that with the noise coming out, like it's definitely a lot of it's coming from his side, but there has been talks. But bro, I think it's a move that we have to do. I think it's a good move for him. This comment's killing me. And it's a good move. It's a good move for
between
us.
that and Gunner, boy.
Bro, hey, this thing, I have seen it. Someone sent me it still. One of my brethren.
No, are we doing too much? It sounded like she was getting side jokes still.
Brother, listen. I'll be honest, you know what made me uncomfortable, the bit when he said, what, are you in a rush, like? You know there was, and I was like, hold on, bro. You know them way there, because, like, I'll be real. Like, see me, if you call your gal, it's not, are you in a rush thing, bro. It's like, listen, I've called you, like, I'm not asking you if you're in a rush, bro. I'm not done, like. So when I'm hearing these kind of things, it's making me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you know them, man. They're happy with that. I'm not being funny, You know the kind of gal you're with, bro. You know how you came into the game, bro. Don't be naive and think she loved them kind of gal don't love you. She might have feelings for you. You're a meal ticket, bro. She's probably done the banduli. You've been calm with it, bro. Stop making goofies famous, man. This is what the society needs to do, bro. Like, man, see little pretty gal with nice eyes and lose common sense. Crazy.
Brother, the one thing I'd say, if she was on a treadmill, she could have said to man, I'm on a treadmill, like. And furthermore, it's like, that's something you would disclose. If I was running and someone rang me, and I'm going to pick up the phone, the first thing I'm going to say is, yo, like I'm running, innit? You know, or I'm in the gym. That's the first thing I'm going to say. It's like, yo, I'm in the gym, what go on? Like, if I'm running. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. The man ain't just going to be just trying to have a normal conversation when I'm struggling to breathe and that. Like, man not going to have that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he's as well, man. Man's calling this guy to talk about own building. And listen, he's getting mad money. You're doing your thing, innit? Do your thing. But you're calling to talk about FIFA. You think that she's probably getting drilled out by a brother that ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. This is why the game is dirty, bro. Someone just in the block in America just saw her and chatting to her and just odd socks and that. Crazy.
Yeah, bro. But I don't need evidence, you know? My evidence is life, innit? At the end of the day, you don't look like none of her exes. You know them ones. You ain't got the same background of none of her exes. She likes road dons.
She likes the bad boys.
You get me? She likes the bad man. And then when she wanted to settle down, you know what I'm saying? She chose you because you were safe, bro. You know them ones, but she's still outside, bro. You don't excite her. You know them way there. Like this is the reality. Gal them can't go backwards when it comes to stuff like that. They can't go backwards with that. They see the lifestyle thing, the excitement. They can't go backwards. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she used to be in the back of the whip, man's got ops and that, and she's ducking down and that. You see that excitement?
She used to get drilled out in the back of a Corsa or a Polo, man. She can't believe the lot she's hit. Yeah. As I always say, I rate it because at this point, Danny Arridge, you know you're an idiot. You know in your heart of hearts, you know, madam, you know that this is an idiot thing, but you aired it. You're insecure. Yeah. Do your thing. You got a nice house, bare money, but when you have to look in the mirror, you're gonna feel like an idiot. You know you're a dickhead. Because if she's that brazen now, she's therefore done the most before. She's probably still getting drilled out by Digger and that.
Yeah, but that's why it's so crazy, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, I can't lie, it doesn't look good. However, you man already know I keep it G with you lot, yeah. Like, you always have to question why things like that choose brothers like that, bro. Because
exactly,
it's one of them ones, they choose them for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tell you, it's one of them ones, them things they either end up doing this or they end up being in their 30s and then them man are in church. I told you, church is like the Saudi league for hoes, blood. Like once they've had their career in the streets, yeah, they go church, bro. This is what they do. I keep telling you, man, they go church. You know what I'm saying? And they start doing all of this. So it's either you end up like this.
I bet she didn't free it up first time for him as well. That's what makes
hell
sense.
no.
She was, I want to take it
bro,
slow.
she made man
take her
caught her everything. You know, them was, he's really nice. Like, he's not trying it with me. You know that? But this is what they do, bro. She's like, like, he's really nice. Like, do you know what I mean? He took me out. He didn't even try and kiss me and that. Like, that's the conversation she would have been having with her brethren. Because she's used to man trying to draw her back to the crib on the first chat here. So, literally, when the man's taking her out, like, pulling the chair out for her, opening the door, she's like, raw, like, yeah. I mean, this could be my life forever. Crazy.
You can tolerate it. I'm sure. Like, I'm sure I could be wrong. I think he breeded as well.
Brother, you see the one thing about gal, yeah, they know when they're not respectable. So when man start respecting them, they're in shock. You know them one day, they can't believe the treatment. Yeah. They're like, right, he's holding the door for me.
Yeah.
These times she been quanged pretty things and lose common sense. You know them one. She been quanged in the Nando's disabled toilet before. So she's like,
fuck, bro. She's definitely giving up in the alley.
It's crazy. You know them ones there.
It's nasty. It's not. She can't believe her lot, man. She's probably sucking dick for balloons, and now she's got all the money in the world. It's crazy.
Right, Diggity actually said that. Man said they pick a guy that they don't find very attractive, someone they won't cheat, someone that they think won't cheat, and then build him up to raise his confidence. That's what they do.
Facts.
That's what they do, man. Damn. And you don't want to be that guy.
Facts. You don't want to be that dickhead. What the fuck? This ain't no retirement home.
The fact that he said that, he knows the game, bro. How old is that you, Diggity? Because I feel like he's still like mid-20s. Young G, but
24, 25. He
actually said that because that's exactly what these gals do.
That is it.
But you know, one thing I rate about her, she's done it earlier. A lot of these things wait till they're later in their 30s and then they make the career change. You know,
there's always Rants. We have to talk about the random. There's always I have to rate the host because there's always suckers. Like, look at Pepe. Look at Pepe. I ain't watched it, but everybody apparently knows who Tiana Trump is. Brother, Nicholas Pepe, come on, bro. You really think she loves you? Come on, man. I have to rate it. She's hit the belly.
She just loves the game, innit? Like, she's understood that, you know what? I've done what I need to do now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to retire now, so this is what he's done.
They know it in their hearts. They just don't think they can get other Jones. They don't think they can make it. I don't know. Maybe the upper the front is that amazing. They're not used to it. Their heads is all scrambled and whatnot. Their lifestyle's coalescing them. But this is why it doesn't matter if you're the richest man in the world or the poorest. If you're a dickhead, you're just going to be a dickhead with bread. And this is how the world goes. So he's just the latest one. Some of you lot's brethrens in the chat are probably getting coalesced like this. It's dark out here, man. Protect your chest, man. Don't trust none of these gal, bro.
100%. And man, them, you see this Gunner thing is crazy, you know. When I see a man say how many likes to get backstage, it's crazy. Broski, I'll be real, yeah.
What was he trying to do backstage? These men
are weird. This is what I keep trying to tell you guys. You see when man say, yeah, man will turn around and they'll say, England's bad vibes and that. Like, if man want to go here, why can't they go here? Let me tell you something. When you're trying to get backstage, what was you trying to do? Smell man's chair or something? Like, what was you trying to do?
He wanted to suck dick. Clearly.
What was you trying to do? Because big man thing, if there was bare girls backstage, a man went to get backstage because there's models and that back there. Bro, where are you going backstage with a man to do what?
Even the way you said it, how many likes?
Brother,
and even what did he say after he's like getting backstage tonight? Bro, it's weird, bro. Where's the integrity? And where that's where it goes wrong, because even these lot, they just get around celebs and get giddy. Like, I think it's a bit weird that you want to go backstage, but let's just assume you wanted to do something legitimate backstage. How can you just go up to another brother and say, how many likes? At least offer something, bro. I make content. I've got clothes.
That's what I'm saying. Man could have said, bro, I'm a videographer or something, or like I'm a photographer or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or boom, boom, boom. Like, brother, like, what are you bringing to the situation other than just being there? You're just another mouth to feed, bro. You're not adding no value to the interaction, bro.
I lie.
Like, you're just there.
I'm networking. Dead. There's nothing wrong with
you're not even there to network. You just want to be backstage, bro. You haven't even approached man with
nothing.
With nothing. Like
you just want to
be around
hey guys,
That's gay, bro.
That's moist, bro. It's
scary. Be around someone, bro. For what?
I told man about the light skin youths. I told man about these youths, bro. Scary.
But it's crazy. I see the one with the bread running up, almost running, trying beside him, that holding his phone. It's like, brother, you couldn't even get your bridging to hold the phone.
He's like, gonna keep going, man. Gonna like, bro, the groupie thing.
Brother, it's crazy, bro. Like,
you don't rate yourself if you're doing that.
But I just don't understand stuff like that, bro. I never understand it, bro. For me,
testosterone.
I see everyone as a human being, just a normal person. I've never met anyone and been starstruck. I've never met anyone and thought, oh my days, that's whoever.
And even if you did, why are you acting like that, bro? Like,
brother, it's weird, bro.
You're styling yourself, man. You don't rate yourself.
It's weird, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Usain Bolt's probably one of the most famous people in the world, blood. Man was at the football with him in Jamaica, and my brother, we was chilling. It's just normal. Like, he's just a person, bro. Man, just that man up, have a chat, and then keep it moving. It's weird, bro. I don't understand why man look at other human beings like they're not normal people, bro. Like, think about it. Because even if you're a big fan of Ghana, as a respect to another human being, would you want someone approaching you like that?
No.
As a person.
This is what I'm saying. It's weird, bro. It weirds you out. Like, oh my God, I'm a big fan. You're not scaring someone, but it's overwhelming. It's weird. Naturally, as a human being, approach man in the right way, bro. Offer something and approach man in the right way. Don't do this weird groupie thing. And even that, I can't lie. That's the most feminine thing I've seen this year.
Bro, how many people though, bro? Like, as soon as you stop treating people like people, this is when I think they're allowed to beat you up. Personally. You know them, man.
You're a big brock ass man, you know. That's somebody. That is some girl's boyfriend or MCM. She's got the ick, bro. It's done.
Oh, you can't tell no now. This is when I should be allowed to fight you, bro. Like, I've got a thing where if I see anyone, that I see as a celebrity or whatever, bro, why not? I don't really chat to them anyway. I might hail them up, but
that's all it takes. Like,
if they're with family or children or anything like that, you can salute, man, keep it moving. Don't even talk to them. Exactly. Don't even talk to them. You can just nod, say, well, go on, boom, keep it moving. Know them way that's it. They don't need to be conversations, bro. Leave them alone. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you saw them
in someone, bro.
Keep it moving. Don't be interrupting people when they're with their family. Don't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can say hello and keep it moving, bro. You can be respectful without like eating into man's time in man's day. But when you're running behind man,
networking.
And doing weird shit, it's like, brother, like, have some self-respect.
But you don't rate yourself. You see a celebrity, and that's the thing. It don't matter how much money you got, whatever you've done. You bleed just like me. It don't matter if you've got an all gold casket or you got a normal one. We're all going 6 foot under, you know. There's nothing wrong with hailing someone up. I like your thing. You get me? But all of that, Gunner, how many likes? Kind of feminine behavior is that? Man, used to go to war, blood.
You can show anyone,
ancestors are crying in
treat them like a normal person. I promise you, You see, when you treat people, like normal people, especially when they're celebrities, they respect you more because they're not used to that.
More likely to do what you want.
Yeah, 100%, because they're not used to that. If you're cool around them and you just treat them like normal people, you're more likely to get whatever you want.
Exactly.
In that situation, because they're like, you know what? He's a cool brother. He's not doing too much. You know what? Like, I got time for this youth. Like,
these people are used to being asked every second for something in their lives as well, either in the US or UK, friends, family, whatever.
Brother, they're used to people looking at them as someone that they can get something from. So if you just treat them like a normal person, they're more likely to offer you stuff. You won't even need to ask. You know them ones there because they'll have access. They'll have certain things. Because, bro, imagine you're chatting to my man and you're talking to him like normal. Now, he'll be like, yo, we're going backstage with a roll.
You wouldn't even have to say come backstage.
He'll just be like, yo, roll with me. Yo, he's a cool brother. Yeah, roll with me. Yo, we're going have a drink and that.
This and that.
On a spliff, there's gal there. But yeah, roll. That's what I'm saying. Naturally like a normal guy.
They're not naturally wavy, rats. These men have no self-esteem. They're cringy. They're social media dons. Man are talking about I went to network. What you was better off doing is networking with people of a similar, like that. One, like the running thing, like yourself. Two, trying to do what you're doing in the social media thing, and then whatever. And what my man was better off doing, actually, with Gunner, is asking him, why did you start running? What's the toughest thing about running? Then you're gonna get a better bit of content.
Yeah.
Because what you're getting now is Boyd on the net. I hope you learn from this. Like, I never want to see your brother down, but
that's what I'm saying. Man was moving like he wanted to be one of the video vixens or something. Man's trying to go backstage. He clearly wanted to be a moving like a girl.
Bro, he wanted to suck dick, clearly. Like, clearly. Man said, how many likes? How many likes to get back in the backstage? Why were you so keen to go backstage? And then
also, what man is gonna be liking your thing to see you backstage with Gunner? That's a white.
And even if you see his video, yeah, he's like, I got a list of questions. And then he said, oh, I froze up and that. So I had a list of questions. That was the one you wanted to ask. Why for that, man? Like,
the man said I had a list of questions, bro. It's like, it's crazy, bro. But again,
that eat pork, man.
Even if you had a list of questions, yeah, for any human being in life, yeah, the first thing you do, yeah, is approach them like a normal human being, yeah, and try and build some rapport before you start firing questions.
You know what I'm saying? All these things.
And this is the point, because imagine if you was going on a date, yeah, with a ting, or if you're on a date with a ting, yeah, if a girl hasn't tried to build a rapport with you and straight away she just starts firing questions, I'm like, bro, is this a job interview?
Yeah, am I in the Fed station?
Like, hold on, what's this? Like, you ain't even trying to. I'm not even allowed to get comfortable here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, yeah. It's on, man. It's intimidating.
And this is what I'm indirectly. Saying. So, if you're meeting somebody, yeah, and they're not even comfortable to be around you, who do you think you are that you're just gonna be firing questions at, man?
And he don't know you from nowhere. Even the way you've done it, you just run up on him. How many likes they get? That's not how life works, bro. It's proper feminine, bro. Like, it's proper feminine.
But it's weird, cuz you know the money you paid £50, you know, and you think you're gonna be running behind me asking me bare questions. You're an idiot.
Even them other guys are like, yo, Gunner. I'm seeing the comments are killing me. Someone's like, why are you talking Gunner through it? Pause. I'm like, oh my god.
Where was my security though? Because how did man even get that close to him in the first place? That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know.
These are the guys that identify as gal, bro. 100%.
That's weird, bro. I can't even lie. When I look at the situation, yeah, it's like, have some fucking shame in it. And the thing is,
self-respect,
yeah, but this is what it boils down to, dude. What you need to understand is, yeah, you see when you see how people treat other people, it shows you how much respect they have for themselves.
Oh, 100.
That's it. And that's the same with anything in life, guys. If somebody treats you a certain way, it's not about you. It's who they are. Because if you're a certain kind of person, there's certain things you just would not do. Period.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? You just would not do that. So the fact that man's pushing man out the way, trying to run and do all this, that shows me that as a man, yeah, you're so flawed, yeah. Like, you got no self-worth, bro.
You're pushing gal. Self-worth. You're pushing gal to do that. I don't even think as a teenager you should be doing them things. But if it was little youths and teenagers, I'd somewhat be more understanding. You're a 25-year-old plus man, I assume. What are you doing?
No.
Come on.
It's weird.
And your kids are gonna grow up and see that. People forget about digital footprint. Your youth one day is gonna say that.
It's true, because man went super viral, bro. So now when you're trying to draw things, you're the guy that was running down Gunner, you know. I know you from somewhere. You're cooked. You're cooked. You know, you're trying to draw things. I know this youth from somewhere.
You're done at it.
Brother, no girl ain't gonna want to be seen with you ever now. It's mad for you. It's mad for you. Do you know what I'm saying?
You just gave confirmation to your ex as to why she probably left you as well.
Brother, you've written yourself off.
Written yourself off, bro. You might as well commit to it. You might as well do more.
Man gotta find an Amish thing that ain't got no phone, blood, because and then even if he finds the thing with no phone, every time he goes out now, it's like, yo, I know that you. Like, bro, you're gonna have to explain to her what you did.
Yeah. How many likes? That's all people are gonna say to him. How many likes?
Bro, crazy.
Come out here, bro. Your workplace,
you can't go outside no more.
They're the things where Gary that don't know nothing about the kind of culture content, he's gonna be like, Mike, how many likes to get you to do this spreadsheet, fella? What are you doing? Like, on him, bro. Getting cooked by everyone.
Brother, listen, bro. Like, he's done forever. This is what man needs to understand, and this is why, yeah, bro, it's so important, guys. That people think, yeah, that they can just do shit. Now you can't just be doing shit, bro. You have to think, bro. Like, the fact that he thought that it was okay at the time tells his own story, bro. Like, there's certain things in life that you just can't recover from, blood. You can't recover from. Like, we live in an era right now where
at some point, yo, I'm gonna ask him, can I go backstage? How many likes to go backstage? Like,
you
sat on that opinion and thought,
Like we live in a time now, guys, where you're never really like maybe 3 feet away from a camera phone. Like at all times, bro. So every time you think about doing something mad, you know, like that, like there's someone's got a camera, bro. Like it's, you get me?
No, but
it's
that's
mad.
the thing, Rants. He could have bust case. He uploaded it, you know. So he thought it's cool.
But the fact that he uploaded it himself and he didn't think there was anything wrong with that is crazy. That's you need to go
humiliation kink. You thought a couple girls would say, "Oh, it's all right," and this and that, bro. And then you started singing after. You're like, "Well, if they said yes, I would have been singing. Oh, I would have been backstage tonight." Like, brother, come on, man. Even if you go backstage, which I think is suspect, but like, what do you get from it? Like, because you clearly got no plan to get no real content. But cool, you was backstage. You might get a picture with Gunner. Tomorrow,
I got questions and that, bro. You didn't get the green light to ask no questions.
You didn't nothing,
man. Just trying to get backstage because what? For clout to tell your brethren I was backstage with Gunner and that. It's like so who cares,
next man, not even Shenseea or something. Like what's
man, bro? It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I can't like man said when did London become so soft? Yeah, bro. Listen, what you need to understand is like brother, it's not even London, bro. It's society in general, bro. Like them man have been trying to blur the lines between men and women for a long time, cause you know them ones, cause it makes the world an easier place to take over, blood. And that's the reality, bro. These men are soft now, bro. Like this is what it is, bro. These men are prioritizing the wrong thing. They're prioritizing the wrong things. This is just what it is, bro.
Above all, where's the self-esteem as well?
There's none. And I got no self-respect. This is just what it is. As a man, you shouldn't even be doing those things.
Exactly. Your mom had you in her belly for 9 months, you know, for you to grow up and do that. Fair play.
That's what I'm saying. These men are doing TikTok dances now, bro. It's over. You know them ones, and this is what I keep telling you, man. It's over, cuz. You know the way there. It's over. Like bare people say to me, "Oh, Rants, but it's not the Bible. It's that deep, bro." You know them ones there. It's that deep. It's absolutely that.
We're only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Because do you know what he's done as well, right? Yeah? There's bare other suspect man that got away with it because he's gone the most viral.
Yeah, because he's the flag bearer now. So bear man bust case because of him.
Yeah.
Bear man bust case. I'll be real.
They might as well link up and just try and turn this into something, innit? I don't know what they're gonna do, but you lot are the only people that understand each other because you was all on the same page. You're from all different walks of life. You was all on the same page. Feminine units, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. Like you look, tomorrow, me and my brother are doing a joint reaction to the Sidemen inside thing that he's on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And on Twitch, innit? So from midday, so make sure you're there. And that's what I'm saying. It's like you got man in there wear makeup and nail varnish and that. You know them way there. So this is what I keep trying to tell you. Man, like, oh, Rants, bro. Listen, if I had 5 daughters, you'd never see me with nail varnish, regardless. You know them way there. It don't matter. You can paint your mum's nails, cuz. You know them way there.
Certain things are for gal, certain things are for
That's
man.
it.
Simple, bro.
That's it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, at the end of the day, bro, as a man, they've taught you now, that the lines are blurred, and the lines getting further and further and further back. Nah, bro. That man still have to draw the line in the sand. There's certain things you're just not doing, fam.
Bro, they will say you're not comfortable if you don't adhere to these things. They will say me and you.
I say, oh, Rants, you're not comfortable with your sexuality. I say, bro, send me your mum, bro, and find out. You know them ones.
I'm so comfy on these sides, man.
You know them ones. There's other things that man can do, bro. Man, it's not about being comfortable and uncomfortable. It's about understanding that as a man, if you don't have boundaries, then you're not a man.
Yeah, you're soft.
That's it, bro. Every man needs boundaries, bro. Period. And that's what it is, bro. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get man to lower their boundaries, bro. Like that's what it is. Like, nah, it's crazy.
You're gonna catch strays as well if that's your brethren. Like I swear that's your guy. Is that what you're on as well? Yeah. You man in Soho and that, yeah? Okay, scary.
But that's what they do. That's what they do. They'll tell man, all you man this, and before you know it, I say, oh, Rants, it's only a stag do, bro, and you're tied to a lamppost in a dress, bro. That's what that man do, bro. This is what they do.
Fuck
bro, this is what they do.
Big up them, man. I'm not on it. I don't want no parts.
This is what they do. They think that as a man that because you can wear a dress that and paint your nails, it means you're comfortable with your sexuality. No, it doesn't.
They want you to act like what's that basketball guy, man? The Wayne Wade.
Dennis Rodman, blood.
They want you to do them scary things.
That's got nothing to do with being comfortable with your sexuality. It just means you got mental health problems. That's all it means.
Yeah. If you don't want to wear dresses, wear
mean.
dresses in it. Don't bring that shit over these sides. I am not on that.
Brother, man ain't got no self-respect to be doing them kind of things. I don't really care. You know them ones there? Because it's like, how can man say that it doesn't even make sense? That man's saying, right, I'm going to prove to you that I'm this much of a man that I'm going to dress like a gal, blood. How does that make sense?
This is how society gets twanged. It don't make sense. And you see, if you ain't got a strong mentality, all right, cool. Say what you want about me. I ain't putting that on. Because that's how it starts. First it's that, then they want knickers, then they want makeup, then they say, fuck it. You might as well chop your bollocks.
That don't even begin to make no sense, you know? That don't even begin to make no sense. Like, man's so comfortable with being this, I'm going to do this. It's like, nah, bro, what does that mean?
Nah, G. Why do you need to be that comfortable? Like, why do you need to prove that?
Brother, my thing is, but this is the point. My thing is, why do you feel like you need to do something to prove that you're not this? So that means you're trying to overcompensate for something.
Yeah, that means you're hiding something. And certain men get twanged by girls.
Of course you are.
Any gal, like, any man, them, if you're out there, anytime a gal talks about a real man and a real this, run. Don't listen. Do the opposite. What they know about being a real man?
Bro, if you didn't, I'll be real, bare man are getting told by a gal, about what a man is, that never had a dad. So, you know them, man. I'll be real. Like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
This is how man get twanged.
Brother, how you letting things that didn't grow up with a dad in the house tell you about what real men are, bro? Like bro, the man in the house is her mum, bro.
Exactly. She hasn't got a dick. What can she tell you about being a man? The same way I can't tell a gal nothing about being a gal, you know. I can say how I think a woman should conduct herself or the sort of woman I'd want. I can't tell a gal nothing about being a gal. Don't get twanged.
Bro, it's crazy.
Don't get twanged, bro. This is how you start ending up doing makeup and doing all them girl smart tricks and shit. This is how you get twanged.
Brother, all them man that are dressing like gal, and saying it's because they're comfortable in their sexuality. No, it's because you like dressing in this because because you like it.
That's your thing. That's your thing, bro. You like that.
You're wearing nail polish because you like it, bro.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Stop telling me that you're doing this because you're so comfortable with this. No, bro, you like
your friend tips in peace. I don't want no parts of it.
But that's it. But you like it though, because if you didn't think it was wavy, you wouldn't do it. Because why do people do things other than they like doing it?
Exactly.
But you like it. Do you know what I mean? So just say you like it.
You know them
ones. Just say that you're wearing the dress because you like wearing dresses. Don't say you're wearing dresses because I'm so much of a man I can wear a dress. No.
Yeah.
Because you like it.
You like that. When some of us were
what are you doing?
Yeah. You was going when you was a little kid, you was running into your mum's room and trying on her high heels and doing all of that kind of stuff, and it's just followed you throughout your life. You're cool with that. You're cool, bro. If you want to be Tyler Perry and them, man, we got one life to live in it.
But bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, man, them, like, we done. Anyone that was with me on the Twitch, we did the pop the balloon thing. I haven't even released it yet on YouTube, but there was this zesty as hell OG brother talking about his daughter's age. He can't date no gal near his daughter's age. Zestiest bro ever. Man kept talking about his daughters. The reason why he kept talking about his daughters is because he's in the closet, bro. So he's letting man know that he's got kids. But really, we know that you don't like gal like that. You know them ones there, because it's obvious. Because it's like, why are you talking about your daughters every 5 minutes? We're here for you. You're trying to find a gal. People fail to understand.
People project. When you've got that's what I talk about. Yeah, most people
turned up in a pink blazer. You know, a pink blazer.
See,
talking about his daughters, and that. Brother, listen, just go find yourself a man, bro. It's okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, you go do your thing, man. Go.
Brother, you got your 2 daughters now.
Link up with Reece James or something.
You get me? Your legacy will continue in one way or another. You can go find your man now. It's okay. You know them ones there, and this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, these men are doing too much.
Just own it.
Too much.
Just own it. Be over there. Just own it. Do what you want to do in this life. Just own it. Don't try to twang other guys into this.
But this is what they're doing. They're telling man them now, if you don't do these things, it's because you're not comfortable. But the truth is, you're just lying, bruv. You know, you're just lying. Like, it's okay. It's got nothing to do with comfort, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you're not comfortable. You want other dons to do it. So you've got more enforcement to do them things.
This is it. And this is the thing. Now you're trying to shame man into being like you because you think if there's more of you, you're more comfortable. And then all of a sudden, man will find out you're going to slide over there like, oh, yeah, surprised. Like, we're not surprised.
Yeah. And there's bare undercover dons that are like that. And with 2026, man are going to come out with all of these things, bro. Like, It's scary where we're going. No, it's scary because we live in a day and age, bro. You can be what you want. You can literally be what you want to do. Like, we're getting so far away from reality. Well, we've gone so far away from reality, man, woman. We're gone, bro. So those of us that are cool, we're over here. Those of you that are on the mad thing, go over there. We ain't got no issues with you. Go do that over there.
That's just what I'm saying. But don't be trying to shame man into doing what you're doing, blood.
Exactly. And if you get shamed into doing that, you was one of them already. Which you need to make yourself known. Go over there. Everyone allocate themselves properly. See, like in class, you see, like in secondary school, yeah, where there's sets for English and maths. Everybody getting the right set in it. We don't need to mix and mingle, bro.
This is what it is. 100%. Yeah, it was a recent reaction. I did it like maybe 2 or 3 days ago still. So it's uploaded to YouTube, but it hasn't gone live yet. And that we did it. And this brother was talking about his daughters the whole time. I think he was in his mid-40s or something. And he's looking at the girls and he's saying, I can't have no girls too close to my daughters. My daughters and that. And I was like, brother, listen, if I'm in my mid-40s and I've got my life together now and I've got a daughter that's, say, 17, 18 years old, I'm going to let her know straight. It's one of them ones where I'm going to have a 26, 27-year-old babes. You know why? Because I can. You know them ones. Don't let your ass get to 26, 27 or else you're going to end up with an old nigga like me. You need to get married young. You know them way there. Find a man young. You know what I'm saying? While the fruit is still ripe. Because you know them way there. I tell her straight. Or else you're going to end up with an old brother like me as well.
This guy is fucked.
But you don't want that.
On a Philip Schofield thing. Just go do your Philip Schofield thing. There's better undercover man.
I'll tell her, bro, listen, you got certain number of years to get right, but you're going to end up with an old brother like me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is it. So if you waste your prime, you're going to end up like these things now. You're in a line queuing up for your dad.
Follow your brethren.
That's it. Now you're in a queue, blood, on YouTube, queuing up for this.
You don't want to be that rundown thing with the tattoo on her breast. Like, yeah, man, you don't want to be that.
Tell him. Tell your daughters, bruv. If you don't sort out your man, then you're going to be in a queue for an old brother with 2 kids as well. Is that where you want to be?
And you're not going to like him. You're not going to like him. It's just he's not going to cheat on me. He's got a nice house.
You'll be a good dad if you do that. Tell your daughters, you don't want to end up with a man like me with 2 kids and old. You don't want to end up like come on. Patting your shit. You know what I'm saying? Patting your shit. You get me? So if you got a 17-year-old daughter and you're 45 as a dad, the best thing you can do is say, yo, you don't want to end up with a man like me with kids. So you get me? When you're young, make sure you find a good man and then you're good in it.
But this is where girls are. This is why girls are fucked, because good guy, nice, job, this, that, and the other. This one over here, bare red flags. They run to the red flags. Girls have no hazard perception. They run towards danger. You can see a house burning. Kelly will run inside it. Like, Kelly will run inside it. Girls just live in the fairies, bro. This is why they end up like this. This is why girls can literally radiate. Yeah, this is why girls are idiots. They can see someone is no good for them. They can radiate. I know, because I've been the nigga that I'm not good for you, and you've still come to me, and I've not changed my ways, and I've never changed my ways. This is silly. Like, this is why it's silly. I'll never change,
bro. It's facts
for life. Like,
bro, this is it. We man have to keep it 100, bro. You can't get older, yeah, and
it's horrible.
You can't get older as a girl, yeah, and then your standards go up. It has to go the other way around. It has to go the other way around.
Oh, I know what I want now. No, because you can get ran through and I'm going to chill out now.
You should have known what you wanted earlier when you was qualified to get it.
You can go. This is why you want that. It's just not over these sides.
But that's right. If he was a real dad, he would have said, yo, I don't care how old these things are. As long as they're above a respectable age, you get me? Man are active. You know what I mean? Because, bro, you can bring a 27-year-old gal to your 17-year-old at home and say, yo, you see that? You got 10 years to get your shit together. You're going to end up with an old brother like me. That's what you say to your daughter. Because, man, you say, bro, because all the good men are going to be gone by the time you get to 27.
That's what
you know what I mean? So,
that's the thing, man. Girls have so much fun. Like, teens, mid-20s, you're having so much fun. When you get to 27, you start thinking. When you get to 30, now you want this and that. But we don't want run through things. And some of you are pregnant. Some of you have got youths. There's brothers that would do
this. This is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not on the stepdad thing, because the minute the kid said, oh, fuck off, you're not my dad, everyone come out my house. Forget that.
Brother, I just shut off the electricity. I'm going out.
Safe. No, come on my yard. Unless you're maxed out with you and you're doing the Premier League, get out my house, bro.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. So the dad could have taught them a lesson right there and then. You know them ones say you're gonna end up with an old bastard like your dad, yeah, if you don't sort your life out. You know what I'm saying? Instead, he's like, oh, I can't bring a young thing around my daughters. It's a bad example. No, it's a good example. You have to let them know what's on the horizon for them if they don't pattern up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again, Rants, girls live in the fairyland until it's too late. That's when they're like, oh shit, this one's getting married. Oh, all the good boys in my life, I avoid them. Now I'm sad, I'm at home, I'm lonely, I act like I'm Miss Independent. Secretly, I just want to hug and cry. And I know girls lie because they always say, oh, I'm just a girl. You know how girls are. Girls can wake up, I'm just a girl. Girls can wake up here and just decide I'm having a bad day. Something went wrong. Men, them can be broke. Family members could die. Weird things are going on. The world don't care. You better get up and get to this money, little nigga. Like, the fuck?
You know them ones, man ain't got no sympathy for what's going on, bro. Man have to perform at all times, bro.
They got no awareness, bro. We have to live with awareness. If you're short, if you're fat, if you're ugly, if you're lame, you as a man, pause, you learn from the jump. Gally who gas their friends. The fat thing who's clearly me, oh my God, you look so pretty. That's why when the bubble gets popped, and you get burnt, you have reality like this, where you're scrambling, where you're desperate. Men don't get coalesced. Yep. You don't get coalesced. And if you're a girl with a chance, DM me. I'll check. Listen, pattern up. DM
me. Oi, my man. Oi, drop the video, yeah, in the Discord. That's what we got. The Discord. We got the recommendation group in the Discord. The Rants Reacts recommendation. You get me? So make sure you dash that in there, bro. And it's that Lani thing. I remember when she done the grilling thing with I think it was PK. I think. You know, them things there are super clumsy. You know them ones there. So
that Lani thing is she's going. That's how everyone eats. That's
super super clumsy. Them things there are not right in the head. You get me? So make sure you jump in the Discord. This is where all the stuff that we react to gets dropped in it. So make sure you're part. The link is usually always pinned in the chat. So make sure you get in that Discord group in it so you can get involved. The community's jumping over there, man. You get me? But yeah, man, it's lit. You already know what time it is. International break. You know what I mean?
You survived it.
Well, that's it. We got another week and that. But yeah, what you got coming up anyway? I'm back later for the boxing, guys. The Moses Atama fight. So I'm gonna watch the Ezra Taylor fight. So I'll be live from that fight. What you got coming up, bro?
Done a stream before this one. I think I got a video coming out around Saka and his form and whatnot. So yeah, check that out. That's it, really, man. There'll be videos, but international breakage, it kind of is what it is, just chilled out, man. So yeah, I think that comes out around 7:45. I did a stream earlier. So yeah, man, just go follow, subscribe, do all of those things, and yeah, have a butchers in it. Apart from that, chilling off, man. There ain't no reason to be online.
You already know. So yeah, big up everyone. Make sure you subscribe to the Luded. You already know the links in the title. And I'll see you guys back here about 8:30, people.